Benefit Cosmetics is in some major trouble right now, and it feels like we're witnessing an episode of Black Mirror after what this girl on TikTok has had to experience with them. She's coming through with receipts, and not only are people calling out Benefit Cosmetics for being so creepy and weird about this, but also for now deleting comments after being called out. And after this story has been getting so much more traction day by day. People are just finding this entire situation to be so scary and chilling, so let's get into it. So this girl on TikTok, who isn't an influencer or anything, which is pertinent to the story, goes by the name Gigi. And Gigi recently made a TikTok about how she randomly found out that she was featured in a video that Benefit Cosmetics shared to their 9 million followers. But the way in which she was featured was so shocking and creepy to her, because the creator, who is kind of the face of this Benefit Cosmetics video where she was promoting a Benefits Cosmetics brow product, who is an influencer by the name of Slay by Jess, put up a photo of Gigi from 4 years ago. Now, you guys might be wondering why she put this photo of some random girl on the internet in her Benefit Cosmetics video. Keep in mind, Gigi is not an influencer or anything, she's just a private person on social media until she had to make this video.
If you could just try to imagine the shock and confusion I just went through, if only for a moment. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm like breaking out into hives because of how like stressed and like freaked out I am. Like, I literally feel like I'm in an episode of Black Mirror right now. My sister's on her way home and she sends me a video from Benefit Cosmetics that pops up on her For You page, and I'm like, all right, I'm really not interested in anything makeup related right now, like I'm pretty good. But she sent it to me, I don't want to ignore it, so I open it up, and when I open up the video, right,
I can't do my eyebrows for the life of me. I think I know why some people struggle so much with their brows. It's because you don't have a guide. And that's when you get people that have brows like this that are way too far apart.
why the fuck are they using an old photo of me? And where the fuck did they get this old photo of me? This is an old photo of me from 2019. And if my like moving face in a video and me saying it, like if my word wasn't enough for you to believe that this is an old picture of me.
Essentially, in the video, Slay by Jess, who is the creator that was promoting this Benefits Cosmetics brow product, was talking about eyebrows. And she wasn't even using Gigi's photo in a fond manner in her video. She pretty much used Gigi's photo to mock her eyebrows and make fun of the fact that they were so far apart, and basically saying that people don't want to look like that. Now, Gigi claims she never recalls posting this photo of herself to the internet, and she was just so freaked out on how Slay by Jess was able to get this old photo of her. It was just giving stalker vibes, and Gigi was pretty much upset that it was being used in a demoralizing way to add on top of that, especially after she found out that Benefit Cosmetics, a huge prominent company, decided to share it to their 10 million followers as well.
This is a picture from my old Instagram account taken on the same exact day. It's the same exact outfit and it's just a different pose. And it was in my mother's bathroom in 2019. I literally would just love to know where these people got this old picture of me, because that's really creepy. Like, I don't have Facebook or anything like that. I hardly post on Instagram. That picture is not even on my old Instagram. Like, the only one that's on my old Instagram from that day is the one that I just showed you on a green screen. So, did I give you permission to use my picture? Like, where, like, what? I'm just so confused. And like, yeah, my eyebrows are far apart because I used to pick at my skin and pull my hair out. Yeah, when you get people like that, because their eyebrows are too far apart, you know, people like that. Like, are you serious? I'm literally shaking. Like, what the f? Am I literally being punked right now? Is Ashton Kutcher about to walk through this door right now and tell me I'm being punked? I'm just so confused. Run my money up. You better have some bread for me, because why are you using that picture without my permission? I'm so confused. You don't know who the fuck I am? That's so weird. That's very weird. You don't think so? Like, where did you get that picture?
This was Gigi's initial TikTok, captioned, "Can you please explain where, how, why the F you, a famous $1.5 billion company, got this 4-year-old picture of me, and why you're randomly using it without my permission? or compensating me. My sister is scrubbing your page right now and you don't seem to use anyone else's photo without their permission. So is there something I should know? Gigi also made this TikTok calling out Benefit Cosmetics and Jess for going to the extent of having to bring someone's eyebrows down and make fun of them just so they could promote their eyebrow pencil and get some sales. Completely demoralizing, and this brought the question of whether this was all an ad that Jessie was paid to do by Benefit Cosmetics or not, which could potentially open a lawsuit, since if it were the case where Gigi's photo was used without her permission in a commercial-like manner, let alone be used in a taunting way where her eyebrows are being made fun of to millions of people on the internet, then she could have had the right to take some legal action. Mind you, a lot of people in the comments were advising her to do. Shortly after this, Benefit Cosmetics was getting called out all over their Instagram page. I think it's safe to say that their social media manager was for sure having a field day when this video was posted, because anytime people would refresh the comments, they would definitely see their comments getting deleted. I was able to capture quite a few just on time, and here's what people were saying. Are you going to compensate the woman whose photo you stole and used without permission, only to ridicule how she looked? A public apology and some sort of compensation to her is absolutely called for. Don't sweat it under the rug. I bet your social media manager is a bit busy digging up old photos of random people to drag them in your next campaign. Yeah, it's not looking good for Benefit Cosmetics. Someone ended up commenting on Gigi's TikTok, adding to this mystery, saying that they found that photo of hers on different websites, and Gigi just found it so odd. She also expressed how she was happy this all happened to her rather than someone else who wouldn't have had the mental/emotional capacity to deal with a situation like this the way that she did. I mean, after all, if anyone had an unfavorable photo of themselves that they never intended to publicize, be sure to millions of people on the internet, I'm sure it wouldn't be an easy thing to deal with.
I had to come step outside because I'm at work and I'm sweating, but I wanted to respond to this comment specifically because you're not wrong. Last night I reverse image searched myself and I found myself on not only Albanian but Spanish speaking websites, German speaking websites, Ukrainian, you name it. And I can't control that. Like, they all kind of look like spam. They all look very, very like bot NPC type. And they're all using my picture, but it seems to me that they're all using the same women in the same order. And basically every one of those websites has the same or like a similar title. And it says, oh, don't end up like these guys. Here's 20 women who basically look dumb. And I don't care if a website like that uses my picture because they're not like promoting a product or anything. They're just saying that my eyebrows look like shit. In fairness, they have an opinion, but the difference between those websites using that and Benefit using that is basically, the way I interpreted it was very, very like mean girl behavior in order to push a product. Like, they were using mean girl behavior for monetary benefit and monetary gain, for lack of a better word. But it basically said, hey, you know people that have eyebrows too spaced out and they look like this bitch right here? Yeah, you don't want to look like this bitch right here because her eyebrows are spaced out. Doesn't she look dumb? Here's the product and here's how you use it so that you don't look like this dumb bitch right here. Like, that's kind of how I interpret that. And to be honest with you, I'm really happy that it was me that this happened to, and me with the mentality and the headspace that I'm in today, because if I saw that back then, oh my God, that would have been it for me. No, but seriously, like, imagine, and somebody on Instagram said it best. They said, wow, what was the point of shading that girl? Like, literally, what was the point? I don't understand. They were like, oh, you know, people like this. Like, what was the point of even inserting me into into this equation here? Like, imagine if it was any other person with really bad mental health or like really struggling with their appearance. Like, that could have been the last straw for them. Like, that's not okay. That's very, very mean. Like, that's very, very high school behavior.
Jess did end up responding, as she was getting a lot of comments and questions as well, whether the video she posted was an advertisement or not, and where she even got Gigi's photo from. and here was her statement.
Hey you guys, I just want to address the situation that's going on with Resilient Gigi. After I saw her video last night about YIKES, I immediately responded to her. I apologized and I immediately deleted my video and asked Benefit to also delete the video. I also want to publicly apologize to you directly. I can understand that seeing an image of you that you never intended to be online can be hurtful and distressful. I saw your TikToks and I just want you to know that your feelings are completely valid and it was wrong. It was wrong of me to use that picture without your consent. Now I just want to clear up a few things that I've been seeing in the comments. Number one, where did I get the picture? I got the picture from Google. How it got on Google, that I don't know. Number two, that it was an ad. This video was actually not an ad. It was just a video that I made and I happened to use the Benefit products and Benefit reposted it. I will never again use a picture of a random person, especially in a negative light, in my videos. I hope you can forgive me and I hope you're doing okay.
Finally, Gigi responded to Jess's video and how she felt on Jess trying to atone for her mistake. Here's what she had to say.
I want to believe in good faith that the apology is genuine and sincere. I want to. I know in time I will know, and when I process it, I will see how I feel about it. For me personally, I think it was nice of her to do that, and she said she learned her lesson and she'll never use someone else's picture ever again. And I'm hoping that's true for her. And we all make mistakes. I'm 29 years old. I've had plenty of time to shade, other women and be mean-spirited, and I'm not perfect. Like, I've done horrible things too. Like, I was a high schooler. Like, I had my bully phase. Like, I was mean at times too, and I want to believe that this is in good faith. The only thing that I still question is her second thing, I believe she said, is that it's not an advertisement. But underneath my big ol' head on that video, the shop link is there. So I'm not an influencer. I could be wrong. I could not know how that all works, but that looks like an advertisement for their store for me. But maybe you guys can explain it to me, because maybe you guys know something I don't, because I'm 29, like I said. But yeah, give me a minute to think about it, if you don't mind. Thank you.
Others were saying that the company Benefit Cosmetics was also majorly at fault here, though some people were happy that Jess was able to rectify things and happy to find out that this video supposedly wasn't an ad, since it could cause some legal damage. Some people are questioning the authenticity of Jess, saying that the video wasn't an advertisement. So many influencers have recently been getting called out for sketchy behaviors of the way they're promoting their ads, like including the caption in the corner with really small text and then just putting hashtag partner in their caption or other shady things like that. People said, I'm confused. If it's not promoting a product, then she was just mean for funsies or what? The company for sure watches the videos before posting, right? You would think. I don't know. I'd sue for sure. If there's a shop link and she's promoting a product to use, it's definitely an ad. Seems like she wants to hide that she made money. Gigi responded to a comment where someone said, I think people just see her apology as damage control and was trying to avoid a lawsuit, especially since a big company was involved. To it, Gigi responded saying, true, but I feel bad that this company didn't even advise her against using my photo. If she didn't know better, they as a company definitely should. It's on Pinterest. I don't know how. I just reversed image searched it on the app. This is so scary. You gotta sue. Someone commented, hey love, I work in the industry. If they've used this in paid social, which they have to pay you. File a legal suit. Gigi actually responded saying, someone told me about a Judge Judy case where a company used a model's pictures for their product and she won the lawsuit because they never asked permission. So this picture was not posted on your social media? How did they get it? Girl, you better sue. Call a lawyer. That is some mess. I would sue, because why wouldn't they ask her permission first? Anyways guys, this has been the whole scandal with Benefit Cosmetics. Recently, I definitely want to know your guys' thoughts and opinions on this entire situation in the comments down below. Do you think Benefit Cosmetics or Jess was wrong for this? And also, do you think Jess actually got the photo from Google, or do you think there's a deeper and sketchier backstory to this? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. I love you guys so much, and as always, I'll see y'all in the next video.